There, it's Kristen Cooper, your certified mortgage planning specialist, and I want to walk through some great content here with our report card. And this is specific to Placer County, but we can walk through different counties, areas. But I really just want to go over why it makes sense to purchase a home and take a snapshot and look at what that's going to look like and go over the information here. So again, this is for Placer County. And so we want to walk through and look at how is the market doing? How is the county doing? And what does that look like for somebody looking to maybe purchase in this area? So first, we're going to walk through the top portion here. These are just showing you different badges. So the gold badges mean that 10%, that it's within the top 10% of doing well. If it's a silver badge, then that means it's within the top 20%. And if it's a bronze, it's within the 30%. So right off the bat, you could see strong market because we're gold. That means we're the top percent growing market, stable market within the counties. So you could see here for appreciation, both for forecasts as well as the historical median income and appreciation forecast. So we're going to walk through all this information and show you. So the first one is the custom home price here. So we're looking at a home of $450,000. However, as you could see, Placer County in general, median home price is $496,992. So that means the average within Placer County home price is the $496,992. But today we're going to look over a $450,000 purchase and what that would look like. So what we want to look at first when we're deciding whether we want to purchase a home is going to be the appreciation factor. So when you purchase a home, you get the appreciation of that home from when you purchase it. And appreciation is how much it goes up each year. So we want to look and see how is the market doing within appreciation. So it's going to show you here both historical and forecast. That way we kind of have not a biased opinion. So you can see here on historical, in the last 60 years, the appreciation has averaged 6.23% per year. The last 10 years, obviously with the crash, we were at 3.76%. And then 5 years, you can see we're back at a 6.19% average appreciation per year. Now the forecast for the next year is 5.75 with the total appreciation of the next 5 years at 37.42% appreciation within the next 5 years accumulative. Let that sink in. That's huge for the next 5-year forecast. What does that look like in numbers? So just the appreciation factor of that home in 5 years, you can gain $168,400 based on a $450,000 purchase. So you can see here where it's going to go up each year, the estimated value that you're going to be looking at. Now, how are we going to get that gain? There's a lot of factors that dictate what those numbers come in at. So the first one is going to be just like we learned back in school, supply and demand. So we're going to look at inventory. How does the inventory look? Well, you can see here that for every 1,000 people, there's only 5 homes for sale. So that means that we have very high demand and low supply. So what happens when we have a high demand and low supply? Prices go up. So you can see here that every 1,000, there's 5 homes for sale. And then it shows the demographics. So it shows you who's buying right now. And you can see that there's a big portion here, 27 to 35, and then 36 to 44 in thousands as far as who's buying within this amount. And then we want to look at the total population. So you can see in Placer County, total population is 379,000 that you can see here. And what portion of that is renters? So you can see 105 of that 379 is renters. So that's a huge percentage. And it shows renters, there's 26.57 of those that can afford to purchase. Why aren't they purchasing? Well, it's because they don't understand the value in purchasing and the benefit, as well as the fact that they still think they need 20% down, which we know that that's not true. You know, we have first-time home buyer programs, down payment assistance that allows for them to come out of pocket potentially with zero. So it's just a matter of letting them know that they can purchase instead of losing all the money that they're losing by renting their home. And then we want to look at house formations. So when you're looking at house formations here, this is going to be based on first-time home buyers that are either going to purchase a home this year or rent. So it's for purchasing and renting. So there's going to be 5,086 people that are either going to move out of their parents' house or whatnot, and they're going to end up purchasing or renting a home. And you can see here of that, the first-time home buyers that are going to be purchasing They're going to be taking from this low inventory shortage that we have. So 3,500 of those are going to purchase a home. That means that we have 69% home ownership rate in Placer County. So 69% of all of the formations of people that are going to either going to be renting or purchasing is going to be purchasing a home. So what does that mean for inventory? Well, with actual homes being built, there's only 2,395. So that means that we are in a huge shortage. You can see here the actual housing that we have versus how much is needed. So the low inventory, again, is going to drive up prices. The fact that we don't have enough homes for people are going to drive up prices. That's not going to change. We're not going to end up having a ton of housing overnight. So we're going to have an inventory shortage for quite some time. We also want to look at total employment. You can see here total employment in 1,000. Unemployment rate is at all-time low. So that means that people are making more money. And when they're making more money, they can afford more purchasing a home. So you can see here unemployment rate, national average is 3.5. We're right there, right under it at 3.35, staying really low and expected to stay low on there. And you can see the medium home household income. You can see our area, 85,000 versus the net average only at 61,937. So what does that mean for affordability? It means we are at a really good affordability rate. It means that 120%, people can afford 120% of what it would cost in order for them to purchase a home. So does it make sense to purchase a home? Well, you can see here in Placer County, you're going to have a net gain potentially of 168,000. Now, that's only appreciation. We didn't even talk about amortization, which is the amount that you're paying down your loan that you have in savings as well. So does it make sense to purchase? I think we can come to a clear conclusion here in Placer County that it definitely does make sense to purchase if you're able to purchase. It's just finding out where you're at and what you need to do to take the next steps. Happy to help. Again, Kristen Cooper, Certified Mortgage Planning Specialist. You can reach me at 916-390-4689, or you can reach me on my online application, which is KristenLoans.com, KristiNLoans.com. Thanks so much. Have a great day.